Hey, gamers. I almost forgot to put my mic arm down. I knew I was forgetting something. On top of almost forgetting something, I'm really stressed out. I gotta make sure, like, the stream works because this is a YouTube stream and I'm not super good at that. And I'm talking and I see me talking, but I was to say my preview doesn't say anything, but my preview isn't live. There I am. I was my preview like 4 minutes behind. What the fuck? Okay, I'm adjusting because I had a day. I actually my day was normal. I just had like a crazy hour where I was really stressed about doing a YouTube stream, and then on top of that, I got some good news that is pretty cool. But like I did it really fast. I didn't really absorb it, and now I'm all like extra stressed about it. And then I stress ate a bunch of candy. This is an empty. Hi, Owen. Hi, Chris. Thank you for coming. I stress ate a bunch of candy, and now my tummy hurts. And this is just so. Hold on. Sweet Tart Ropes. I'm gonna do a quick review. Is some of the most inconsistent candy I've ever had because I don't know. It's just not made the same way every single time. So I got 3 of these. My Jenny's mom got me 3 different flavors. They got me like a rainbow one, a watermelon one, and this strawberry one. And the quality of the gummy part of the rope was different every time, and it got worse. I liked the flavors were fine, but like the gummy part just got like crappier and crappier. And then this shit, I don't know if this will even show up on camera. It just looks like, yeah, it's not gonna show up on camera, but like it's just like ass. I don't know how to explain it. It just tastes rubbery. Like like the taste, like the candy, it tastes like a strawberry dream cake, but the texture is like rubber you left, like a rubber band you left on the floor of your closet for a year. That's not how they're supposed to taste. Anyway, continuing, my stomach hurts. So, as Chris already knows, I already said it in the CSA Discord chat, but Owen doesn't know. And I'm gonna finish chewing first, actually. Hold up. You know, I was actually pretty convinced it wouldn't break that easily, but it did. Okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I wouldn't climb. I wouldn't use these to climb out of anything. Don't go spelunking with these. Okay, so as Chris already knows, and I'll probably say a few times over the course of the stream. Typed it wrong. At the end of the day today, I got invited to. I searched the thing. Google's been super annoying where like I'll like type something and then I'll look away because I'll hitting enter and then like I'll. Anyway, do I have display caps? Yeah. Okay, it's a tiny. I have a tiny one. I got invited to the Season of Pride event. It's like a big charity thing where a bunch of LGBTQIA plus people like stream games, promote queer games, and I got asked by the CEO of Midboss right here that Set Sail would be part of it, and I'm like, oh heck yeah! At first I was like, this isn't real because it felt weird that the CEO was emailing me on like a Wednesday night at like 5 o'clock. He is in California. That whole thing is in California, so they are 3 hours behind. So it makes a little bit more sense. I should stop eating. So he said I should apply. I sent them along. I filled out their form. And I was also like, oh, he's also said, oh, there's like a streaming event for donate for charities for all these great charities. Trevor Project is great. GamerX is great. Trans Lifeline is great. Fantastic. And I'm like, hey, I'm a streamer. Can I do that? And they're like, heck yeah. And they was like, don't worry about the criteria. Your devs get in for free. It wasn't pay. I meant for free, as in like they are like grandfathered in. So my face isn't here yet because I did this like an hour ago. But we're gonna try to get something going on there. I'm gonna like they have some of these. This is last year's like 2022. These aren't up to date. They don't have the whole schedule yet. But I'm gonna see if we can get a charity stream going. Maybe we can get other people to play the game. Maybe I can play some cool queer games because I haven't played a lot of indie games this year, and that's kind of upsetting. want to text. I did text. I want her to answer. I texted Aubrey, who some of you may know, as she did some of the arts. She did all the character, not all. She did the majority of the character art for Set Sail. I would love to get her on a stream. What did I just get? I just got a weird Reddit message. Reddit is exploding. That's a whole other topic. So that's really cool. That's the bulk of the big announcement. I could have made a cool YouTube short about this, but I was chewing through the whole thing because I'm really stressed out. I'm really stressed out. This, like, it's very cool. I haven't really thought about Set Sail that much because I'm trying to move on to different things. Because I didn't see Set Sail going anywhere. But to have someone acknowledge that, it made me feel really good. It made me feel really, really good. I think I feel really, really good. I think I feel really good. I'm unsure yet. I'm also stressed because YouTube. We're moving to YouTube a little bit. I don't know how many YouTube streams I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how this works. Some of you may know I tried one a while ago and it didn't get, like, not. You don't see the subscriber number below, all coming into the stream. That's just not feasible. That's never gonna happen. But I thought it would get a little bit more. It didn't. Here we are, and it's the boys who have been on Twitch already a bunch. So what I'm gonna do, since you two are there, and I think it would be some good content, and then also I don't have a video game to play at this very moment, we're gonna go over. I want to watch I want to do some reaction, some commentary for some of the trailers that came out in the Nintendo Direct today, and then when I'm done with that, I have a GameCube controller here. I wanted to play I opened Stallphone, and I wanted to play Pokemon Battle Revolution, but I don't remember if that works with a GameCube controller on here. I know it's a Wii game, but I think the UI, the only option to go through the UI is with a Wiimote, which is annoying, and I'm not downloading the software to make a Wiimote work on my computer right now. Should I have done it prior? I should have done a lot of things, but I was busy. Direct was mid. Direct was hella mid. That is true, but has there ever been a... You say 6 out of 10. Has there ever even been like an 8 out of 10 Direct? I don't actually think so. Because like, every time there's a cool Direct, it's like muddled down by like a million different things. I have done it, I think. I can't think of one. Maybe the Smash Ultimate reveal one? Probably the Smash Ultimate reveal one. Oh, you're talking about the Battle Revolution controller, I think. Okay, well, we'll test it out later. I don't know. I just want like a battle sim right now. I mean, I could do the Colosseums and Colosseum or Darkness, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna watch some of the trailers. If you have a recommended one to start off with, that's cool. But I was gonna. What was I gonna start with? I'm on PC, but I think I use Xbox. Maybe we can make it work. So we're gonna start with the Pokemon trailer because surprisingly, I don't have a lot to say about the new Pokemon trailer today, which I think says a lot itself. So hold up, turn this off. We're gonna switch to this screen because I can full screen myself. How's that? Okay. Oh, casual dislike ratio right there. The only new and good game that I'm going to get is new Mario. We will get to the Mario. Holy crap. Okay. So, how's this? If I do this, we're gonna see all the shitty recommendeds I'm getting on this is the Swift Street account, so I don't actually use that much. Oh, I have chat over here too now. Okay, so if we full screen, I can like get the middle of it in a hypothetical YouTube short, and then I can also like mask my face out the reaction so it'll work out. So with chat above me and me being in the corner, I think should be fine. This right here should be good. Okay, enough metagaming. We're gonna skip this part because this is just like the first 25 seconds are dumb as shit. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay. First thing I'm gonna say. Not a big jump, but I do want to note that when the DLC came out for Sword and Shield, you can see they made a tiny bit of effort to make that first new area a little bit nicer than the base Sword and Shield. This is not much nicer. This still looks like oh my god. Like I mean I like the design of this funny little monster mountain thing, but like this still looks like Sword and Shield, which is to say it looks like ass. Now I want to say, how many times can Pokemon fans get excited for a new Pokemon game that doesn't include all of the Pokemon and then get really happy when like they just sell you back the Pokemon that already exist? They just put it in the DLC, like Gligar and Apom. Oh yeah, Pokemon that have existed for like 25 years that they didn't put in this game arbitrarily. They're giving us back in the DLC I gotta pay for. Yeah, it's so cool. Like how many times can somebody do that? Like how does a person trick themselves into being excited for Apom this late in the game? Just like they're showing this off. They're showing just and then like across the camera pans across the battlefield, and the hand master like oh you got me, oh like why are you showing that off? That's so lame. Also, the fucking haircut is stupid too. I'm not gonna have much to say about the new character designs. I'm just gonna say they look dumb. I like their mole on their neck though. That's nice. Some people just really love Apom. I like Monkey. I like Monkey. Brian's favorite Pokemon is Apom. Apom's a good monkey. You can be like excited for the idea of Apom, but like, oh my god, like seriously, still like, Apom. He's great. He's fine. And then look, wow, you get one new outfit because this game didn't let you change your freaking outfits. You get a kimono. That's so awesome. And this they're like showing off like this cool festival thing. Look at this and tell me this isn't just going to be a one-off event in the game that is just a hallway. You can look at it. It's already been revealed. It's a hallway with NPCs that will do nothing, be not interactive. You think there's going to be mini games in this? Like no, it's just going to be a hallway with just nothing there. There's nothing there. There's a cool caramel apple. I agree. That's hilarious. I agree. Apom is great. I just that's also the worst part. It's like Apom, like this is the DLC for the game that came out like like closer to a year ago. Like no one's like working on their team, like their competitive. And people might still be working on their competitive teams, but I mean like no one's like, oh boy, I can't wait to play through the whole game as Apom, because you can't, because there's no replayability in this game. You can't just add an Apom. You have to arbitrarily just like use an Apom with magic scooping. See that there's so many. Then that you hit it right on the head of the nail, Chris. There's a million cool carnival things. This is a funny guy. A million cool carnival game things you can do. You can scoop in Magikarps. You can have a little Remoraid gun and shoot things off the thing and win prizes. You can actually wear masks. You could maybe customize a kimono, but there's none of that. There's not going to be a single fun thing about that sequence of the game that they're literally advertising, which is obvious and apparent. Like no one can trick themselves into thinking that's going to be the case, because that do I have to like spell it out? Like I'll just like nothing. Like even in like good Pokemon games, like events like this, like there's nothing there, but they're selling. That's like this is a selling point. And then we got the new Pokemon, which I actually do not know the names of and did not memorize anything about them, but they look really. I think they look kind of dumb. I think their like consistency is fine, but I think like I'm so tired. Like our mythical Pokemon aren't mythical anymore. You can tell I feel that way from my YouTube videos at this point. But like what the like yeah, okay, cool. It's a bunch of guys and they got like the ribbon thing, and what their base stats will equal 500 or whatever. Whoop-de freaking do. What like oh boy. I'm sorry, 600. it just I don't care. They also like I don't know. I don't no no. I take it back. They don't look good. I don't like the shape of the monkey's head. I don't like how thick the bird's body is, and the bear. I don't know. He's too round. They're all too round. I'm not like threatened by them as like mythicals, and they're not intimidating. They're just too round for me. That's the end of that. This mask guy also does not titillate me. Ooh. I kind of like the turtle. The turtle like it might have like a little bit of lore to it with the terrestrializing. It's fucking goddamn. I watched Jenny watch this and she immediately goes like, "Oh, a cross-eyed character. I don't think he's supposed to look cross-eyed." Welcome to the Grand Blueberry Academy, and then more running. Oh boy, look at all that running you get to do. Just so this is also just like so dumb. What there's another school where you get one outfit. Maybe you get to do some more of the stupid class games. It's just talking and it's nothing. It's answering questions. And then like, oh boy, look at this cool area. Except it's not cool. It's boring. It looks like a fucking. It looks like. I was gonna say it looks like Fortnite, but like it's just like ooh, segmented off areas. Like that isn't like Game Freak's entire design theory already is splitting off areas that like distinct by color and geography. Like this isn't like drawing the lines down is just like too hitting the just it's too stupid. Turtle in the anime, we've seen him a bit. I know I've seen the picture of the turtle in the anime. I didn't know he actually shown up. I should watch the anime. I should because I've heard good things that I mean, I've been calling for Ash's removal of the anime forever, and here I am not supporting that decision. I should. I've been bad. I've been bad. Like, yeah, more of like I'm not excited that they're selling me Pokemon that I have already in the game. Double battles. Ooh, wow, cool. Double battles. That's so. I mean, I love double battles, but like, again, you can't sell me double battles, and you can't get me excited to sell me double battles. I'm not happy about it. You're watching it, awesome. And then what? Another crappy battle arena you can't use online. I like how it has a frog head. Is there any reason why the school is shaped like a frog? Is it supposed to be that? Oh, and there's four. Oh, there's like four domes. My bad. It's not a frog. It's just like a frog from the front. The turtle, like, I'm interested in. I'm interested to see the turtle. But yeah, I think overall, that trailer was just super boring. I mean, like, what did we see? We saw new characters, like Pokemon characters, or fucking great or anything. Pokemon we've already seen. Like, every single, actually, not a single new Pokemon, because they already teased all of these Pokemon already. And then, like, the new Pokemon, like, not. I didn't see, there's no new information. I think there is new, I think we know the types and the abilities of these guys, but we don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think those things are true, but we don't know. Like we've seen them already, and also they're lame, and also like, what do they do? You just show them battle, and then like they're standing around in a circle. Like, remember, like again, you're making me think of Sword and Shield because everything just was so shit. But remember when like the why can't I remember the name of the region? What the hell was the name of the region from Sword and Shield? The whatever the regional forms for the legendary bird trio. That like that trailer, them when they're coming down in the tree, like there was action that was like made them look cool. This is just literally them standing around, like, oh yeah, we got attitude, and it's like, oh yeah, you got so much attitude coming from the round ass furry bait and the bird. It looks like it was made in Blender in a day. Galar, yeah, the Galarian bird trio. Like they had, they were cool. They actually looked, stylized or epic. This is just like, look at the. I don't have the. Thank you, both of you. I don't have the like character design background to like go into details of why these guys look bad, but just not cool or exciting. But I hope you can kind of like compare in your head. I mean, you both are Pokemon fans. Anyone watching this is probably getting recommended a Pokemon video. That like you know, this isn't inspiring. Like, even if there's like, you know, because Pokemon fans always like find like the deep lore of like, oh, this character's related to this Shinto god, and it's like, okay, cool, but like, did they really like want to make that, or did they just like casually be like, oh yeah, why don't we throw this in there, and now it's that, like, oh whatever, like, super boring. And I hate this. And I'll probably only get the not play. I'll probably just get the first DLC because it looks like those. Just because I'm very anxious about a living dex that I need to keep up for some goddamn reason because I'm brainwashed. There's 4 new Pokemon in this one, and probably only the turtle in the second one. So I'll just trade for the second one. Kind of a similar thing I did with the Sword and Shield. They look formatic, yeah. I really appreciate their designs more fun just to what they were inspired by. See, like, I think it's the inverse. I think it's like they make boring designs. Like, I don't think like the green bear looked like that. Like, maybe like a couple months before they like revealed him. I think he looked super generic, more generic even. And then like someone was like, "Oh, maybe we base them off of like this." I just don't I don't trust their design philosophy for like mythical Pokemon or like some Pokemon in general at this point anymore. Let's move on. Let's move on. Why don't we watch something good? Why don't we watch something good? Pikmin 4. Let's gush about Pikmin 4. Gush about Pikmin 4. We are 1 month away. Pikmin 4 time.
Welcome to the Rescue Corps. As its newest
And as Oman mentioned, Pikmin 1 and 2 getting ported to the Switch. That's big. That's huge. Hold on. I every time I've watched this, I haven't like given this little cute little elephant beetle enough attention. He is adorable. I love him. I like he's in the kitchen right now. Oh, is that like a spider? Oh, wait, hold up. I didn't notice there's like a spider behind him. There's like a little spider over here. I didn't notice him before. Oh, I cute. I really like the elephant though. This game's going to be good if they release more stuff about it. I might look at it. What are you talking about? I hope you're talking about Pikmin. I thought you loved Pikmin. They released more stuff about it. I might look at it. Oh, you mean like more stuff about Pikmin 4? Yeah, I've only watched the trailers. If there's more information in regards to any of these games, like especially Pokemon, I have not looked at it yet. Yeah, Pikmin 1 and 2, great games. This game's gonna be good. There's not a bad Pikmin. Well, I forgot about the DS game. All of the mainline Pikmin games are good. Pikmin's like the inverse of Pokemon. All of the mainline games are good and the spin-offs are bad. Pokemon, most of the spin-offs are good and the mainline is bad.
The adorable rescue pup, Ochi.
Ochi. Ochi is a good little boy.
Should you choose to accept it,
I kind of wish they showed off more of the character customization in this trailer too, because I was like really like psyched out for the when they showed that last trailer, and then like it was like half a second of it, and I wanted to see more because I want to make my little Pikmin OC guy.
have them follow you. Throw your little buds at things.
I want to point out the draw distance, pretty good. I honestly can't remember how well the Wii U handled Pikmin 3, like, because the camera was actually more tilted down, so we couldn't actually like see this distance because it wasn't an angle. But now that it is kind of an angle, that's pretty good. I like that. I like getting a big lay of the land because like part of the Pikmin is like, you know, you gotta like in big brain it in your brain, like think of the whole map when so you can see a lot more of it now. They released more Pikmin 4 info. I don't want to spoil it. Oh, okay, got it. Well, we're just gonna go over this trailer. I'm not gonna look at anything on the website right now. Also, is that the I don't remember. Is that the pocket watch? You know, actually, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna pretend to know what that is. I think I know what that is, but I'm not gonna pretend. I'm so excited about the kitchen area because the kitchen area looks so much fun. So is this like a waffle maker over here? Now I'm just actually like I've already watched this a few times. Now I'm just like kind of going over the details. Yeah, changing the angle is super cool, and I think they're really already taking advantage of such a small change by like giving you more view in the horizon. Because like Pikmin 3, there was like a little bit of verticality to it where I don't think that angle would have worked, but they're designing this to be like flatter and more expansive. Which I hope that doesn't like artificially inflate the game's runtime. I still hope the level design's like it's big, but it's tight, it's focused. There's no meandering around. Dungeon entrance, not waffle maker. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, maybe the dungeon entrances are waffle makers, huh?
the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to
Jenny was like, elephant slide. Oh, look, a little boat. Oh, I'm really excited for this. You got this is a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Look at that. You like walk up here. He's like fight him on the table. That's super fun. I'm looking forward to that.
exploration isn't limited to the surface.
You're right. It's I mean it's a pipe, but I don't know. The back of it look like maybe that one is a waffle maker and it's just the same color as them. Just quick compare and contrast to the Pokemon trailer. I'm like actively they're showing me things I'm like actively like want to do and get excited about compared to like the Pokemon game where it's like, yeah, I know exactly what that's gonna be and it's not gonna be fun.
Take the plunge underground. Here,
We got some look at some underground stuff. Basic enemy actually armored cannon beetle.
a complete
Maybe he gets like, yeah, hey, that's a boss arena. Maybe he gets like struck by the ceiling fan and he gets like charged like a super creeper or something and he goes crazy sicko mode on you. You don't know. You don't know.
visual contraptions.
I'm really bad with remembering Pikmin enemies because like I've gone back and I played all the Pikmin games and like unless they're like the super iconic enemies like this guy and like I can't remember all their names. I think they're I mean I don't read the stuff as much as I should. I don't remember the names of the enemies. What the honest hell? What is this man? What is he? I like his Ochi, but like is he? It could be possible. What is this guy? What I? This threw me off so much.
This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him. It's time for a Dandori battle.
A Dandori battle. So I like this little like PvP thing where it's like you race to get the thing. I think within Pikmin 2 had this mini game right? Almond, yeah, where you race to get the stuff, get as much stuff as you can. That's Pikmin 2, right? Was that in 3? I don't remember now. But I'm glad that this looks a little bit more streamlined. It looks like it has like a purpose now. That's really cool. Also, I also want to note, it looks like you can. Hold on, was I gonna show it? I could have sworn they showed like there was a frame where it looked like you can attack each other's dogs. Did I just imagine that? Yeah, right here, right here. You can attack the other guy's dog. That's messed up. Pikmin 2 and 3 have them. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. That's messed up, but I love that.
Collect more objects than your By rescuing castaways,
Like
you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp.
So I like that you can upgrade. I was kind of afraid when they first showed Ochi. Not that I thought it would be too bad, but I thought he was just kind of gonna be like a one-use kind of thing. Yeah, dogfight. He was gonna be kind of like a one-use kind of thing where it's like, okay, he's got like he's 3 strong, he goes fast, he knocks over the thing, he swim. Okay, cool. But now that I know that he can like get more useful, and I'm sure they tied that into the level design. Oh, I didn't actually like read the skills. I think that's awesome. I think that adds such a cool part to the game. So we got buff, we got chomp, we got rush, doggy paddles. We make him swim faster. We can make him run faster, bite harder. I assume. Heal, dig. I didn't know he was digging. There's just.
New skills.
I'm excited for skills. I'm excited to teach Ochi skills.
Or build new
Also, I don't think they confirmed this, and I think I'm just making this up. Can we nickname Ochi? Can we call him like something else? Ochi's a fine name. That can be his canon name. I'm just saying, if like we have a dog, I feel like we should be able to name the dog. In my opinion.
equipment and items
In
to
my
help
opinion.
make exploration more manageable. For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a
Maybe it's tied to the game, Owen. Maybe it's tied to the progression because it looks like there's gonna be a lot more
so stay
progression in this game. Like I don't like this nighttime progression. I don't think you're gonna be able to get to do that off the bat. But like, you'll get strong enough where it's like manageable. You'll get the items. You get the Ochi upgrades. I don't mind grinding a little bit. I would very much like this game to. I'm sure it's not gonna, grinding is Pikmin. I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, are glow Pikmin dead Pikmin? That makes me really sad. Also, this move, is this like? Can you teach the Pikmin other moves? I would. You could say that this is just like a ghost Pikmin thing, but if you can attack different ways, like have different moves with the different Pikmin, that would also be super duper cool. Like if you have 30 of a Pikmin, they can do like an attack, like a 30 rock Pikmin, they can do like a big boulder attack. 30 red Pikmin, they can do like a formation, like pincer them or something, like something like that would be really cool.
More surprises
I hope there's more.
await
I hope there's more of
on
that.
Uncharted Planet.
He just said there's more surprises await.
But with the Pikmin
I can't wait for more
on
surprises.
your side, no challenge
Unlike a Pokemon trailer, I actually believe them when they say there's more around the corner.
Pikmin 4.
Great trailer. Like good trailer and just good everything around. Okay. Now let's take a look at Detective Pikachu because I care about that a lot. Big Detective Pikachu guy. This is gonna be like a middle ground of me talking good and talking shit. So, first thing, right off the bat, this still looks like a DS game. Why does this look like this doesn't look like the graphics got any better? Also all Pikmin too. Why why does the game still look like shit? Like the Pokemon look fine because like it's just the models they've been using forever. But like, hold on, there's one guy's head that was just like that looks bad. This blade looks bad. Look at this man's head. You can count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see the 8 corners of this man's balding head, which looks like a DS game still. Remarket. This is 2. This is Detective Pikachu Returns, which they did technically say was being made like years ago, like a little bit before the movie came out. So this is gonna be on the Switch, and it looks still like a DS game. Like, this is a cutscene that looks a little better. Also, Tim got hot. Holy shit! They greased this man up. He's all mature now. I mean, more adult Tim Goodman. Pikachu looks exactly the same. I kind of wish Pikachu like a shadow or something, just all scruff.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
Also, I love this little animation, Pikachu.
My coffee. Something tells me this is just the beginning. A light roast today, huh?
I love Detective Pikachu. I'm not like a big detective game kind of guy. Like I know Phoenix Wright, and I know you know, like Professor Layton. Those are like more nitty gritty kind of detective games. But what I really liked about this game is the world building was so good. It was whether I cared about this game as like a totality or not, I cared because this is the kind of world building I'm looking for in a Pokemon game. You can actually, there was just like so many interesting aspects and facilities you can go to that you had mysteries that breathe so much life in a Rhyme City that like the general Pokemon, the mainline Pokemon games do not get. My aunt has been alerted of my presence. What?
Or if we should do it. Rather have her go to an art museum.
I'm down for an art museum. Okay. Plans have been made.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
And I'm what you might call a great detective.
He is a great detective. Honestly, Tim Goodman, shit detective, because he's a stupid kid. But this Pikachu, oh, good. And I just needed more. I also just need more Pikachu propaganda. Because I hate Ash's Pikachu. I hate almost every other general use of Pikachu. I think my next favorite Pikachu after the Detective Pikachu is like the Pikachu from Super Smash Bros., who is barely a character. He is just a Pikachu. Because all other Pikachus are so goddamn annoying. But this man has sass. He is a man. This is a man Pikachu. And I respect the living crap out of him. Let's what? Okay, it's right there. Let's cut the. Will I even have time to make YouTube shorts out of these? I feel like I should. Maybe like Friday. Stay up tonight, which I probably definitely shouldn't do. Super Mario Wonder. When I watched this on my phone, I thought, look at this, Pokken Pika. Forget about the Pokken Pikachu. No, I don't care for the Pokken Pikachu. He's not annoying. I just don't care for him very much, or her. There's two of them. The boy one and a girl one, right? There's like the Luchador one's a girl. whatever. Hold on. I gotta just look at Mario. He looks. He's rad. He's cool. I was a little worried at first this was actually a phone game. Like I was like, please don't be mobile. Please don't be mobile. But no, it's like I've never. I feel like I haven't been excited for like a 2D Mario game in a while. This actually looks super fun. It looks like they stopped with the new Super Mario Bros. Recycling bullshit, and they actually look like they're doing new stuff, which I'm super happy for because I feel like they basically released that DS game 6 times now, and I'm so sick of it. They literally just added a goofy mode. It just gets goofy. Look at this fight. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna start wiggling. Ooh. Like, that's so funny. That's so fun. That's what Mario games, like Mario platformers should be. They should just be goofy and fun. Look at that. He's like a bowling. He's a sausage. The next one that shows up. It's just, look at the sheep dinosaurs. I am a little bit confused about the talking flowers. Are those like, if this trailer was released like a couple years ago, I'd be like, oh, your Miiverse posts can talk at you, but that's not a thing anymore. So are these like, did devs put in these flowers, or like can we actually like put in the flowers, and we have like you can have like a select mount in a level and just like talk at you, because that'd be very fun. Honestly, if they're just there to be annoying, I mean, if they're like cute or cheeky, like the one at the end, I didn't actually acknowledge that Gopher very much. But if they're just like cute and cheeky and like at the end, I don't think I'll care for them very much. And great, this game, yeah. I didn't look at this chip. This is like a chipmunk with like a turtle shell on his back. I didn't really look at that guy before. And so, man, hi Brian. You're using your not very on brand YouTube account chat, but I appreciate that. We're going over trailers. Like look at I was so distracted by me first from the dead. They're all the flowers are the last thing everyone's me said in the Miiverse. No, I was so distracted by Peach in this part of the trailer, I didn't even see. Look at the chipmunk. He's terrified. He's going to die, and then he does die, and I think he had little X's on his eyes. You got Yellow Toad. He's looking great. I was like, my girl Daisy is here. My girl Daisy. And we got like this new Chuck looking dude, and she's just as strong as him. I love that. This Bowser head looks super nice. There's that I'm just gonna watch the Daisy thing one more time. Bowser head looks great. There's this character who's in the trailer later, but like they're interesting. Skating Wiggler. That's so good. Also, Wiggler's gonna be Mario Kart again. I might care if I ever cared about that. We got the forward and backward thing the 2D platformers love to do. I think that's great for the multiplayer aspect. Just pumpkins. We got my boy Yoshi. He just looks adorable in this. She's got a hat that she pulls out of somewhere. This looks actually fun. This looks like actually imaginative compared to the last several 2D Marios. And I've never been more excited for a 2D Mario. Like, holy snot. I wonder how good it's going to be, because it's going to be pretty fun. October. That's like not that far away. That was such a funny way to end the trailer too. Like, I'm at a loss for words of how it's actually kind of wild that they put the Pokemon thing first, because like if I was just like objectively watching all of these trailers, Pokemon one was the most, as far as like the first party titles, that one was like the most dull. I would have put like the Mario one first, and I would have ended on like the Pikmin, because everyone's expecting the Pikmin because it's coming out in a month. But like, because like that one, this was just such a fun vibe. Was your favorite part of this direct? We're still kind of going over it. I don't know, Mario. I'm actually pretty hyped for Mario Wonder now. I do kind of want a Metal Gear right here, as you can see. I'm kind of looking forward to that. But like, Mario Wonder came out of nowhere, and I'm kind of excited about that now. I mean, Pikmin's coming out in a month. Like, I'm ready for that. Pokemon makes me want to peel my skin off. I don't care about Mario Kart, even though I love PD's in it. New WarioWare is cool, but like, I played a WarioWare game within the decade. I think I'm fine. Watch the RPG trailer, because the RPG trailer was also out of nowhere. What was your favorite part, everybody? Everyone tell me your favorite game that got shown that When I saw this, I'm like, wait a second, they already put it on the virtual console thing, and this is not... Yeah. By the way, I just want to throw this out there because I just kind of I put two and two together. Both this Mario and Silent Hope, that's pretty good. Both this Mario RPG Mario and the Mario Wonders Mario, they kind of got like that scrunched down vibe to them. Basically chibi, especially this one. And I'm not like they're pretty. They look pretty good. And I just keep thinking to myself how like Pokemon, like the company Butcher the Diamond and Pearl remix with the chibi characters, and I'm like they could have been like I didn't want them to be chibi, but they could have been good chibi. I didn't think was possible, but like I know this is a cutscene, but like they could have been good. They could have been this game. I mean, obviously this came out not yet, and Dragon Quest Monster was also yeah Dragon Quest Pokemon that looked pretty cool. Mario. I've never actually played the original Mario RPG. I've played other Mario RPGs, just not the first one. I'm no Geno stan, but this looks lively as hell. Also, look, there's a monkey and a Kamek and a funny dinosaur and Birdo. This is so much character. Oh my god. And the music is tight. We're just vibing now. I have nothing else to say. Wait, did the first Mario RPG have like cutscenes? Like, are these gonna be like this? Like right when they're like sliding on Rainbow Road? Is that like in the game? Anyone know? Because I can't imagine those would have looked good in the art style or even like fit on a SNES, but like these are tight as hell. Holes. Let me see. Hold on. There's a frame of Bochi. What's his name? Boshi. There. Oh come on! I can't even pause him. Look at him. There he is. Look how cool he is. Look at him. Coolest Yoshi they ever made. Need more Dragon Quest Joker? I don't know what the hell that is. The Dragon Quest thing did actually look interesting. Like, I don't give a crap about Dragon Quest, and I don't think I will. But, like, I don't know. Making Dragon Quest monsters are pretty cool. And in that new one, they were very expressive and very cartoony. And slapping them together, you know, like, how many Pokemon Fusion TikToks are there on the internet right now? I mean, like, you can just, that's like infinite content glitch. Coolest and bluest dinosaur. He is pretty blue. Is there a bluer dinosaur than him? I don't think so. That's just blue dinosaur, actually. Another screen. Blue dinosaur. I don't know what I was expecting. It's just very generic. Oh, there's like the... Oh, I forgot one of the raptors from Jurassic World was named Blue. Other than that, there's just like cartoon dinosaurs that are blue. I shouldn't have scrolled for that half as long as I should have. Okay, let's I just want to watch the Metal Gear one thing. I'm not gonna say much about it. I'm just like kind of excited because I'm hesitant on if I'm gonna get or even gonna play Metal Gear Solid Triangle, whatever. Because when we like, I feel a little dirty doing that. I mean, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. But the last time they remastered my favorite one, 3, was on the 3DS. And now it's not on the 3DS anymore. And the other two good Metal Gear games are in here. And there's a bunch of cool content on it. So unless, like, Triangle, like, I actually think, like, the big budget Metal Gear Triangle is going to compete with this collection. Volume 1, by the way, they're probably going to do. They're going to put for 5 and like Ground Zero, like on the Switch, like I don't freaking know. I don't even know. Or maybe not even Ground Zero, 4, 5, and I don't know, maybe like the handheld ones, Pocket Tactics or whatever. Pause, that would be really cool.
Metal Gear Solid
Honestly, I would really like to play the PS Vita Metal Gears on a Switch. That would be tight as hell.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Sons of Liberty.
Locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3.
I do kind of want like Twin Snakes though.
Jungle and confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the
Don't
games
play
that
this one.
started
This
the
one's not
series,
good.
Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
The-
Solid Snake.
Those are not fun to play. They set up the lore, but they're not fun to play.
Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. This compilation
They got the graphic novel in it, which I love. I just watch on YouTube, but I would love to hold in my hands, kinda, however you want to phrase that.
additional content includes screenplay,
Like the spoiler alert option.
story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack.
I wonder if they have strategy, because I might actually, if they have the strategy guides for the other, like the Metal Gear and the Metal Gear the 2 1, I might actually play them if I can like actually know what to do if the strategy guides for those are in there.
Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them if it's called Volume 1 and just Volume 2 never comes out.
First 3 Metal Gear Solid games will also
I wouldn't be that
on
surprised.
Nintendo eShop.
Honestly, I wouldn't be that surprised. Okay, like, let's watch the Monster Quest. Monster Quest. They got Dragon and Monster in the same title, and there's a subtitle. That's a chunky title. I know it's not that many. I know it's only 6 words, but like this is a very confusing order for me.
You really think you stand a chance against us?
I don't know if these are new areas or not. I have no idea. Look at that funny frog.
Intend to take arms against me?
Very well.
I need voice acting. That's all you need.
You are now cursed.
Jenny Hearts.
What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
Yeah, I don't know. Just Dragon Quest dialogue makes me chuckle. Like, I don't know how anyone takes it seriously. I mean, no one takes it seriously, but I don't know how you can phrase it. The in-world characters take what they say seriously. It's just, it seems difficult for me. Like, I don't know if I could write serious things if I knew that in like a few weeks a voice actor's gonna come in and make them sound like that. Like, I don't know if I'd have the motivation to keep writing. Oh yeah, and then they show one of the heroes, which I don't know if that's like a big reveal or something, because this isn't his game, right? He's in Dragon Quest 11. That one. If I got that correct, that's because of Smash Bros. Intended to be comedic. Okay. I haven't played, so I can't like say definitively. But if it's meant to be comedic, why are the stakes always so high? Why is it always like, you know, fighting monsters and demons and shit? When like the funny old man told you like how to like do the cooking mini game. It just seems to disconnect to me. Obviously, it's popular. I can't refute that. It's just weird. It makes it not my taste. But I get it. It's very funny to watch. It's very funny to laugh at. Which, you know, I'm not saying this maliciously. Because Dragon Quest. Just because I kind of want to always watch shows. What's the Headbangers MK one? Because like out of all the crappy other games they show, this one was like the funniest. This is just goofy. I love this. This is just so funny. What I like about this game slash breaks my heart is I know 1,000% I would love to play this game, and if I was a kid, I would love this game. But I know in reality I'm an adult, and this game costs money compared to the other video games I would buy, and I would probably wouldn't play this long because I have like adult timeline and I can't like play Funny Pigeon game as long as it probably deserves to be played. And I hate that because I want to give Funny Pigeon game all the time it deserves. I just can't. But I'm so glad it exists. Look, it's so funny. He gives me Rabbids vibes too, in a good way. He's got a worm's hat. I just noticed that. Look at him. And it looks funny. I just wish they had realized it. The silhouette's the birds. I think that I don't care. I think it's funny. They look like little wieners. They do look very phallic. But so do pigeons, honestly. If you think about it, there's probably a version of all these animations that was made before there was any like textures to it, and they were probably like the Blender white with the shadow. They probably looked much worse at one point. Like, much worse. I actually liked that trailer a lot more without the Nintendo man narrating over that. I just realized how much that like takes away from a game trailer and Nintendo Directs is the guy going like, haha, funny birds, and making like puns. Like, it actually kind of works. Actually, I liked that a lot more without the guy yapping. Brian said Sparks of Hope. Let's watch the Sparks of Hope one. This made me think of the Trolls movie, unfortunately. I don't mean that in the mean way. I just like... Sorry, it did. Again, this is just so much more scenic without the stupid Nintendo guy. I mean, I know I won't shut the fuck up over it, but... I'm not, like, telling you details about it. I'm just reacting. This is a different trailer than the one they showed in the Direct. I don't remember those big guys. I think this is just a different trailer. Okay, well. Whatever. I could be wrong. I did watch this, like, this morning and not again. Oh, come on. You loved the other DLC, didn't you? Or the previous game's DLC, at least? It's just so cartoony. Look, they got a robot King Babam in it. I mean, that's pretty tight. If I was a big fan of this, I would get it just for that, because I like that enemy. This series is definitely one of my apocalypse games where I'm playing like I'm on a deserted island and I have all the time in the world. Wait, should I make fun of the Mario Kart DLC? What's there to say? It's Wave 5. Like, what do I say? Like, you're still playing Mario Kart 8 because they tell... You're basically playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because they told you to. Do you realize that? They told you to do... Like, hey, we're putting in more characters and more courses. Please keep playing Mario Kart 8. And you are. Why? Why are you still paying to play this game? Just don't stop. It's so easy. Like, think about it. If you were waiting for like PD Piranha and like Wiggler to come, do you think you were actually waiting until Wave 5? Or it's like, oh, thank goodness they're finally here at Wave 5. Like, no one's holding out. No one's still playing. Like I saw people like, you know, play it when the first wave came out, but like, I'm not saying people have to like actively play it to not make it, but like, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, This is dev time that they could do to something else. Not even like another Mario Kart game, just like another project in total. Like Mario Kart 8's fine. It was fine when anything came out for it. I mean, this is like the third version of the game, isn't it? Yes, Jenny's here. Hello.
I bought the tickets.
Okay, I'll reimburse you.
You're meeting her at the museum. The ticket 1 p.m.
Okay.
Your aunt picked it.
Okay.
So also, I got her ticket as well. So I have all 3 of our tickets.
Okay.
Montclair Museum.
Okay. Anyone want to meet us at the Montclair Art Museum?
There's an exhibit that's ending on Sunday, so we'll
Jenny.
see it just in time.
Okay. Awesome.
Um,
Mwah.
Characters are also being added. From Mario Kart
I'll take this moment to shout out the last 2 YouTube subscribers we got. Actually, I'll do the last 3. Shout out to a Goat Simulator Boy 3000, Carlos Vilda 9, and Michael Bilia. The I in Michael is capitalized. Thank you, gentlemen. Welcome to Swift Street. Shout out.
Double Dash, PD Piranha.
Like them talk with the Mario hat on. I just noticed that.
Mario Kart 7,
You-
Wiggler.
Wait, did they say what course this is? I don't know this course. This is a new one? It was from Tor? It looks kind of like it's from Tor.
Mario Kart Tour, Kamek.
Wait, where is this bathroom course for? I don't remember if they said.
Wave 5.
Where's the bathroom course?
Mario
Is that
Kart
just, was that from another one?
Master Course Pass.
Did they, is there not a new track?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much now. Honestly, I'm kind of sick of his voice. I'm kind of over it. Okay. Is there any other trailer we need to talk about? Anything else important? What's the Wario?
It's time to
Probably won't say much about Wario. It's just Wario.
get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold 2 Joy-Con
I'm just surprised they're still making WarioWare games.
action.
Like,
Move
I'm glad, like,
on a flurry
they seem like they're being made with passion. I just kind of wish...
how you move depends on the micro game. React
I don't know. Like, lots of games are made with passion, you know, that don't get made or, like, it stopped getting made.
if you've got 2
It feels like WarioWare should be part of that group of games that just stopped getting made.
sync up
Because,
your actions to
like,
beat
too many of them or something like that.
Plus, up to 4 players can live it up
Maybe I'm
across
just being
various
mean.
minigames.
Honestly, straight up being real, in the back of my head, I'm like, we get more WarioWare, but we don't get more F-Zero. That's what I'm saying. Those 2 things are comparable, but in my head, I connect the 2 because, I don't know, Nintendo keeps making one of them and not the other, and I feel like it's not fair.
In WarioWare,
WarioWare and a platformer, I don't know.
launching on the Nintendo Switch system
WarioWare games aren't even, like, about Wario, so it's like,
today on Nintendo eShop.
it's just kind of weird. Kid Icarus fans dying right now. Oh, I didn't even think about Kid Icarus. Sakurai on his YouTube channel. Wait, did he make the video yet? Let's go. Fuck Ice Climber fans. Hold up. Oh, and you does everybody watch Sakurai's YouTube channel? Sakurai YouTube channel. That's so nice. I'm too sympathetic with the turtle person cleaning the shell. Masahiro Sakurai makes YouTube videos, and they're all pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, I don't think it's come out yet, but the next game that he made that he's going to talk about is Kid Icarus, and I'm looking forward to that video a lot. You should watch them. These are very good. Like, even if you don't care super much about game design like I do, like, some of these are just really interesting, and sometimes he just makes videos about games he's made. And he said the next one he's going to talk about, because he talked about Brawl, and just going down the timeline, next is a Kid Icarus, and I'm super excited for him to talk about Kid Icarus, because I'm very interested to know how, like, it was decided that a Kid Icarus game was being made, like a new one. Look, he's got Napstablook in a thumbnail. He doesn't make these. He makes a company, does all the editing. But I just think it's really cute. Like I also just like hearing, like, you know, like Sakurai talk about like Minecraft. You know, like bring up Minecraft as like something cool, and I'm just like, oh, I like he's a gamer. He's a gamer. You can see his cat. Well, let's take a quick one we can watch. I didn't watch this one today. Let's watch this one real quick. I don't know if it's about the minigame from the minigames from Yakuza, but he has a video about minigames. Yes. He's talking about like he doesn't talk about specific games that aren't his own, but he references them a lot. Like by name, which is very cool. You know, because that's what game. You might not think about it, and this is true. It's reinforced by these videos, but like games aren't made in a vacuum. Like Sakurai knows what like a Fortnite is. Like he didn't make Super Smash Bros. With like no other fighting game in mind. Like that's what I don't want to compare myself to him, but like that's what they think about. And he works at Nintendo. He knows he has to like compete. He knows he has to compete with like AAA games. So he knows how to get around. He knows how to play a video game or two. I'm out of water, and I don't want to eat more candy or I'll explode. The cubes are getting him. Also, every time I see him on his couch, I think about like a Smash Bros. Direct, and it makes me a giddy because I know there's not going to be any more of those for possibly never. I have no idea. I mean, eventually there's going to be like a new Nintendo console that's going to be like beefy and powerful, maybe as strong as an Xbox 360, and they're going to want to put a Smash Bros. Game on it, and I don't know if he'll make one. I mean, you ever think about that? I know I'm talking over the video, but at least there's subtitles. But like, do you think like like Nintendo's gonna keep making like first-party games? Like, I know they're like, I'm sure like Sakurai and like the Zelda team, especially the Pokemon team, like have like people working under them that like the heads might consider like the next generation of that like title. But like, think of all the people who made like Tears of the Kingdom. There's like 300 people that made Tears of the Kingdom, and like 10 people at the top like doing and making all the big decisions. All those people, all those 10 people, like the big wigs in the Zelda team, are gonna be like dead at one point. Do they just stop making Zelda games, or like will they be as good? Will they be considered like a different era? Like they're not all gonna die at the same time, but they're like teaching the other people like what makes a good Zelda game. It might be a smooth transition, or it might be something as drastic. I can't imagine. Like I know Sakurai has like juniors and like people around him that are his equal and like could like hypothetically make a Smash Bros. Game without him. But like, could they? I'm not saying he's Mr. Smash Bro, but like, I think he like died, and like a couple of his friends, like, this is so morbid, like were just like blipped out of the world. Like, could they make a Smash Bros. Game as good? I mean, perfect example is Hideo Kojima. They fired him and they made Metal Gear Solid Survive. I don't know if that game was like made out of spite, but like that's not a Metal Gear game. They used the engine, they used the name, but like that's not a Metal Gear game. Without the guy, I honestly would question. I put into question how much they tried with Metal Gear Solid Survive. But like that's how I imagine worst case scenario a game without Sakurai, it's like a Smash Bros. Game without Sakurai would be. I think of Metal Gear Solid Survive of the Smash Bros. Series, and that scares me a lot. Nintendo clapper, clap on, clap off. Did he talk about the clapper? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't actually read what he said, but he has mentioned the Nintendo clapper a few times. Oh, great! Now I'm getting horrible YouTube recommendeds. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Shall we try to make Battle Revolution work? That could be fun. You can actually stream a video game. Thanks for everyone sticking around for this part. It makes me feel really good. I'm no longer stressed about all of the things I could be stressed about. And I have more than the things I mentioned to be stressed about. Things I'd like to talk about, I can't talk about right now. God, I feel like a YouTuber when I say that. I feel like, oh, I have projects in the mix. I'm always doing something. I talk about the Zelda video. I wrote a Zelda script and I recorded like 30 seconds of it, and then I stopped because I get like, I don't know if worked up's the right word. I don't know if worked up's the right word, how I get when I record stuff, but like, I definitely get heated and it gets hot in here. And then at one point I get too sweaty and it's like already warm because it's June. And I gotta turn the air conditioning on, and then I just can't record because the air conditioning's too loud. So I gotta find like a low 70s day to record like an hour worth of dialogue. It's not gonna be an hour-long video, but it's gonna be a lot of recording stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure my controller is all gooped up. Okay. Looks like we're grouped up. Let's see if we can Battle Revolution. I have received a text. I love announcing that on stream. It's Mark of Swift Street fame. The Dragon Quest Pokemon ripoff looks like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. On stream, we just talked about it. Apparently Mark doesn't like Dragon Quest. Okay. I had Battle Revolution running. I'm just gonna see if I can actually use game because you can hear it. Oh, maybe? Oh, I can do it. Okay, okay. We're gaming. We're gaming. We're a gaming sensation. There we go. Oh, Coliseum mode. Do I have 1 minute? That's not a good sign. Oh no, we're gonna have to sit through the tutorials. I might end up hating I mean, I might get like the rental teams. I might just end up hating it. Let me just change the stream to let everyone know we're playing Pokemon Battle Revolution. 2006 hit game. Oh, that's the stream. That's the stream I just killed. Also, this is not the whole screen. Uno second. Is it? Oh, there's just a little bit of black at the bottom of the screen. We don't want that, do we? Hey, what am I grabbing? Okay, here's the game. There we go. Okay, shit. There's no Pokemon on this, obviously, right? I forgot she explains every screen. Look, I only want to do this over, like, X-Eagle Darkness Coliseum. It's just because it's, like, a little bit nicer, but I know we gotta slog through a lot more. Okay, what battle? Can we just... I just want to do some nothing. I just want to do some nothing streaming for, like, a little bit. I did the things I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to try some YouTube streaming. That's all I want to do. This is the one that has the rental teams, alright? This is the way to use the GameCube controller. Yeah, sure, whatever. So I want to see the big Bidoof. One pass. Okay, maybe I didn't set this up enough to actually be interesting. That's quite possible. Perhaps we'll do something else after this fight. Oh man, oh, she's got 2 fire types and 3 flying types. So I think that's you and we don't have it on. That's do you have rock moves? Do not, but you have Ice Fang. That's like a rock move. What do you do? Oh, that's also like a rock move. Now that we're done with the main talk, I'm gonna hop in Discord if anyone wants to chat about anything. Just in case we have some differing opinions, as Mark hinted at in texting me on stream. He knows I'm live. He texts me. The audacity. Okay, I don't think this Butterfree can do anything that really hurt me. That's gonna be really wrong about that. Oh, it beat me to the punch! Try to keep the blue thing out of the way. Cursor out of the way. Just chugging a little bit. I don't know why this is chugging.
The air in the Coliseum is tense.
Wow, it really did it to me twice. That compound eyes, it hurts. Butterfree's a threat. I know I said it wasn't a threat, but I gotta be honest, sleep. I know Butterfree doesn't have a ton of moves, but it felt like it felt like too good on a Butterfree, you know? Like, too on point. Yeah, get up. Wow. Butterfree survived an attack. Just want to see if it'll sleep powder again. Okay, I could have chomped its head off. Maybe it'll definitely do it now that it's out. What is the thought? What is the thought process with that? Really? I got really lucky that I broke out in the second turn. It is tense. I'm tense. Butterfree, you're making me tense. You're making me tense, Butterfree.
The blue corner still can't move. Both corners are carefully examining their
Dang. I don't know what this bot is thinking. What are you thinking with that big old thinking head of yours?
will change things up.
What is it?
The move fails. Both corners are carefully examining their opponent. Rushing blow.
About that one. I'm mad about that one.
It went down.
Have a shed skin. Okay, we got shed skin on Dragonair.
Dragonair is sent out.
I don't want to use Dragonair just yet.
Trails slightly when comparing the number of remaining Pokemon,
Shut up.
but we still can't predict
Faster.
the outcome of the battle.
Pachirisu, cheer me on. And now we got a ball game. Things always get tense when running.
In terms of the number of remaining Pokemon,
Chris, I love your puns. We got monkey. We got a monkey now. Okay, let's Thunderwave the monkey. Did I miss Thunderwave? Did I? Oh, the safeguard's still going. Oh, I forgot safeguard affects every. Oh, I was thinking in terms of double battle. I was just thinking in terms of double battle. I got absolutely debated right there. I go, now you're getting Thunderwaves.
Dragonair uses its move.
Thanks for hanging around, Chris. I appreciate that. You were calming me down. I was very stressed at the beginning of stream and before stream. Why does he have that? Why does he have that? I'm paralyzing this ape no matter what now. I'm so upset about that. Why did it have a cherry berry? I'm so upset. Why? Why did he have...
It was paralyzed.
Why does he have that?
Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage.
You know, I probably could have just used Dragon Breath, and I probably would have been lucky enough to get the paralysis, but it would have healed from the cherry berry anyway.
The red corner cannot move.
See, it was worth it. It was worth it. I got a whole turn off.
Their concentration is certain.
I got a whole turn off for free.
Rushing blow.
Okay, another fire type or a flying type? Okay, like a Ponyta and a Farfetch still, this Guy Fieri looking ass.
Farfetch'd is sent out.
Oh.
The battle has reached its final stage.
Okay, I'm not even gonna paralyze it. We're just dumping a Thunder Shock and a Shockwave into it.
Smashing blow.
Ooh, a little bit more defensive. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we gotta. Actually, I lied. We have to paralyze it. We have to paralyze this thing. Oh no. Oh no. We have to cripple this gun. Okay. Miss?
The move.
Okay.
The end of the battle is getting closer by the minute. Rushing blow.
Alright. I wasn't sure if it was 2 Thunder Shocks or 3. I keep saying Thunder Shock, Shockwaves. Well, that's about all the content we can get out of Battle Revolution right now, unfortunately. Sadly. No, I think we're going to quick save. So I remember this. I just love the announcer. He's so fucking funny. Or not funny. I mean, it's funny. It's not the word. He's just good. He's just good. Okay, we're gonna... fuck. What should we do? What should we do instead? Chris, I know you're a little delayed, but do you have anything? Do you have any recommendations? So I was just gonna do some Coliseum Pokemon matches. Actually, originally the stream was gonna be I was gonna get some Zelda footage, but I had enough, and I also beat Tears of the Kingdom, and I didn't want to play Tears of the Kingdom anymore because I had enough. I got everything I wanted out of it, and I beat the game, and I'm like, wow, pretty wacky. Now I'm now I don't know what to stream because I beat all of the games on my desktop right now, except not. But I don't want to play those games on stream because reasons. It was a horrible explanation. I have play what's on my desktop right now. Games I haven't beat. I downloaded. I never played Shadow of Mordor. I forgot I bought it at some point. And I'm like, okay, let's see what the hubbub was about. And like I'm like 5 minutes into the game. And they're throwing gameplay at me, and I have no idea what the hell is going on. And I played for like another hour, and I'm like, I might come back to this, but I'm not so sure. And then I have Bug Fables, which I really, really want to keep playing, but I just haven't gotten to that part of playing it yet. So, those there. I finally beat that stupid D&D game. It wasn't worth it. Is Brian live? Is he playing Pixelmon right now? Or is not live? What is it? Almost 9. I would play Pixelmon with Brian. Although I do hate now know that I hate Pixelmon. I'm such a good streamer. I say that. I'm so critical of myself. Have you watched a top streamer? Like, I would say the best streamers that I've seen, the most engaging, the most dynamic, are not like the top streamers. They should be, but they're not. Like fucking XQC gets paid $100 million. I can't even understand XQC half the time, and he's speaking English apparently. Look, pressure's off. I'm not trying to make it big in this one stream. Ooh, I want to share something weird that happened to me though. So, you might notice that you can't become a YouTube member right now. Makes sense. Channel's not monetized. I'm gonna stop chewing with my mouth open real quick. But I got an email today. Actually, I'll read you the email because it was really weird. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. There's lots of good small streams. No. I'm saying all this. I'm saying there's really bad good. There's really bad viewed streamers. That's what I'm saying. There's lots of good small streamers, but like I think like the best streamers I've seen are like middle streamers, like a couple hundred viewers. Best content I've seen. I've never watched a top streamer and be like, yeah, I get it. Never, not once. Okay. Where is it? I got an email saying apply to the YouTube Partner Program, and I'm like, excuse me. I was expecting a bump in YouTube subscribers soon because I had a Zelda clip that associated with my channel that was floating around on some clip channels, and I was hoping to get some subscribers from that. I didn't. But when I got this, I'm like, did I get 400 subscribers in a night or like a day? Because last time I checked, I needed 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to get at YouTube ads, like monetized. I quickly checked on my phone. Didn't have that. So this email didn't make a lot of sense. Now, if I read it a little bit closer, which I didn't at the time, it'll say, I can use members now. I can get YouTube members, but I can't monetize the YouTube channel still, because I still need those 2 criteria. And I'm not sure how, because I never saw that option of like what you needed to do to become a YouTube member or get YouTube members. So then, like when I checked when I got home, it was there. I had access to it. I had to still apply for it, but it wasn't there before. And I'm just confused. Like, did I do something? Did my channel turn a certain age? Because now I can have YouTube members, or I can apply to have YouTube members. Why am I getting emails of myself going live? Why would I ever ask for that? Anyway, that was strange. And then I got the Season of Pride email, and I got super excited. Oh well. No, yeah, there's definitely no, Chris. I agree. There's small streamers that are good, like me, for example. But even if we're not gonna go with me, let me just go on Twitch real quick. That was probably a bad choice because every time you go on Twitch, there's just the good people stream, pick the big people. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that actually. Oh my god, I shouldn't look at Twitch thumbnails. It's so weird I can look at Twitch thumbnails and to be okay, but it's not okay. Like, since they probably are more open to monetizing memberships since they're more direct money for YouTube. Is that more direct money? I think they get more, I think they get more of the money from ads, right? Not from YouTube members? Because isn't it like, I don't know, because I just know the Twitch stuff. Twitch is, they're like taking half your money. They take half your money from subscribers, and now all their affiliate and partner contracts are like super in favor of Twitch. YouTube members, it's like, that's like their subs, basically. I don't actually know the cut of that. Oh my god, there's just so... What the fuck? I see a VTuber. I'm not going to show it on my screen. It's like a bunny girl, but she just has... When I say giant bazongas, I don't mean large bazongas. I mean like they're the size of beach balls. I have no other commentary to that. That's just... I'm just sharing my experience, but I'm not showing it because I don't want to. Actually, it's 9 o'clock almost. Can I do the, I don't really want to, but it would be content. Can I do the Gimme Ghoul raids? Yeah? What time? It says, 1500 UTC. What is... I never remember. UTC... EST. This does not help me. Chris, you know what 1500 UTC is? Wait, hold on. So 1500 is 3 o'clock. That's 11 a.m. 11 a.m. I'm not actually to... Why can't you just say the time zone? Why can't you just say one time zone? Universal time coordinate my ass. I don't know. $12:30 p.m. UTC is 8:30 p.m. UTC. I think UTC is 8 hours ahead from Eastern. Okay, that would be correct. So not. So I can't do the thing. Okay, we're not doing the thing. Not doing the stupid raids. I didn't want to do the raids anyway. I hate Pokemon raids. They suck and they're not fun. Those are hard. They are hard. We know that. I don't actually... I'm sure you have to deal with that with a lot of the space stuff, but I do not have to deal with time zones. Like if someone emails me at like 6 o'clock, like, and I'm not there, you're like, yeah, no problem. But like, I don't have to like code anything time zone wise. Thank freaking goodness. Because it's not fun. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop scrolling through Twitch. I don't know what. Video game. Also, Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, I'm not a not a big fan of these. Okay, we're just gonna do... This stream doesn't need to be as long as it is. I'm not ending the stream because you're here and you're epic and you're cool. I'm gonna play some Gale Darkness. We're just gonna do some Coliseum stuff. I think I have the modded version on, so I think it'll be like a little bit cooler. gonna do that. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, and call it. You know, I don't need to be up. I mean, maybe I can do the maybe I can get those YouTube shorts out tonight. That would be pretty epic of me. It'd be pretty cool. I think YouTube streams actually have some highlighting options. That would be really cool. Wouldn't it be epic if I moved? Not that. Move this over here, so then get some room for my face, and you can see the game. Nope, not continue. Not continue. Versus mode. Take this off. The only part I don't like about these compared to like, you know, like the 3v3 I did in Revolution is these feel like faster, not because they're double battles, but these seem like the teams kind of like interlock. Like I have to use a little bit of strategy when picking your team, obviously, with the cards in Revolution style. But this is just like you get 2 Pokemon each. They have bug in my face. They have the moves that are, some of them are good against some other ones, some aren't. It's fly. God damn it. Shit, that's gonna bug me. It's gonna really bug me. I really don't like how in the Twitch, I mean not the Twitch, the YouTube preview screen, it won't stay like the most updated. It'll keep like, I don't see it lagging, but every time I scroll by it, it's like a lot more behind than it should be. And I see it's like a minute behind. I have to click like a live again, like see where it's at live. I don't love that. They have some synergy by default. Exactly, they have some synergy by default, which is a good design. It just makes the battles go by faster, and I wish they'd last a little bit longer, personally. You obviously. Jinx. Jinx is in that category of this game where it was one of the Pokemon models that they didn't think would have to be used that much. Holy shit! And they didn't spend so much time on it. Mother trucker, dude. I wish I didn't waste my turn with hail now. My Lapras is gonna be gone. Okay, maybe we can take the, Snowcloak, Focus Sash. Snowcloak's good here. Oh. Who's in my ears?
It's me.
It's Mark, everybody. Let's give him big
Hey,
hands.
buddy.
Hey, pal. Let me put you on the
How's
screen.
it going?
It's good. I think this is the button with you on it. It is.
I have a button. That's
I
awesome.
have the Discord button.
I just finished the direct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna talk about it a little bit? Chris is in chat, by the way.
Hey, Chris. That ripoff, that Pokemon ripoff Dragon Quest thing is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Really? I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was actually pretty cool.
I thought it looked awful.
It's the Dragon Quest monsters are super goofy, so you might as well just smash them together, you know?
Man, when it started up, I was like, this looks like the world's shittiest isekai game. And I hate isekai. And then it was like, also it's a Pokemon ripoff, which just made it worse.
I don't think you landed the dynamic punch. It's fucking asshole. I don't think that's fair at all to say.
The demon looked at the man and said, I have now cursed you.
Well, as
Come on
Chris has
now.
pointed out, it's goofy on purpose. And the series is as old as Pokemon, so to call it, I mean, it's allowed to rip off Pokemon. It's been there with them. Oh, he has no guard. Why would you give it? That's not fair. You can't. No. Having a Machamp with no guard and then Stone Edge a Dynamic Punch is just not fair. I have Snowcloak. I don't get to use it. It's not fair. Fuck you. Continue. I'm sorry.
But anyway, it was all offset by the best part of the direct by far. Luigi's Mansion 2 port reveal.
I actually forgot about that.
By far the best part.
Yeah, do you think so?
Oh yeah. You know me and Luigi's Mansion.
No, you like it.
I love Dark Moon. Dark Moon was the first one I played in the series,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
This
on
is the
Switch.
first like re-release of it, right?
Yeah. It's never been re-released.
That's how I feel about Metal Gear Solid 3. It's gonna be in that Master Collection.
It's also gonna be remade, but yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm more excited about this now because it's got like 3 times the amount of Metal Gear in the game, and you know I thought the 3DS remake of it was fine. I don't need it to look like God. I don't know.
Like
I
God.
don't know. That Snake looked pretty intense in that PlayStation trailer. I don't need. I don't.
The
I don't need him
Delta
to.
one.
Yeah, I don't need him to look like that. He looks fine in the original release, and he looks pretty good in the 3DS one.
3DS one was weird. But yeah, that was my number one thing. It's hilarious to me that like Metal Gear is coming to Switch.
Yeah, that's actually
went to
pretty.
sleep.
It's pretty wild when you think about it.
Yeah. New Supersonic Bros, of course.
That already got shown.
Did it?
Yeah, I skipped it.
I don't know that.
I mean, I didn't really super care about more Sonic, but yeah, that was shown.
It's literally New Super Mario Bros. But Sonic. He's got the same art style and the 4-player co-op and all that.
I'm so mad. I read Dugong's moves and I'm like, oh, I don't see Protect, and I'm dyslexic apparently, and he just did use Protect, and none of my moves hit him.
I don't know if that's dyslexic. More like
No, I don't know what it's called, but like I've talked about this before. Like
Mhm.
after I got out of college, my brain just like started skipping and misreading words a ton,
Huh.
like a lot. Like I don't remember this being a problem.
That's
It's
interesting.
yet to kill me, but it could get close. I almost hit people, animal, and beast on the way home today.
People, animal, and beasts.
Yes.
Was it just like one person?
No, I almost hit 2 people because I gave them a cursory glance, and I just thought they were not going to walk in front of me. And then I checked the time and I checked my gas, and I looked up and they were walking in front of me, and I slammed the brakes.
Oof.
And then right after that, a deer just jolted out of the woods, so I was going like 40, and like I didn't even like it was just like woods on the road, like no middle ground whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, a car almost came out and cut into the lane on my left in front of me.
Is the car the beast?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I almost hit nobody today, but people have this nasty habit downtown of walking out into the middle of the street with no crosswalk right in front of you. That's kind of annoying.
What's annoying is they don't have crosswalks.
I mean, we do have crosswalks, but like
Okay.
we actually have a bunch. They'll just avoid them. I don't know.
How is this battle still going on? I fucked up so hard in the first turn. I kind of just assumed it was over.
I'm actually not
Stop
watching.
paying attention. Oh my gosh, if you don't have this Swift Street stream open and you don't hit like, are you even a real fan? What are the likes? What are the likes right now?
What are the likes?
What are the likes? What are the likes? That's how YouTube streams get pushed. They get the likes. What are the likes?
Who's this dude on Discord demanding that Chris pin his messages? I gotta see this.
3 likes? That's almost everyone. Yeah, okay. Like the stream. Also, what's happening? This and
This dude on the
say?
Discord,
Yeah.
he was like, Chris, pin my messages.
oh, about his thing.
Oh, the jobs thing.
Yeah.
I
I was gonna check that out because I actively don't do Workday applications anymore because how goddamn annoying they are.
Mhm.
So if he found a way to automate that, is that what he's saying? Then I'll totally do that. Is that what he's saying? I didn't like look at it too much because I was like busy a couple hours ago. Oh, I probably could have won if that landed. Why did that not land?
Looks like. Oh, they're in job search. Yeah.
I do have to win one of these battles.
Autofill using that website that he was talking about.
That sounds
And
good.
it's a list of websites like Accenture and Adobe and stuff that are all on Workday. Workday type.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't say it out loud, but congratulations on once again on Set Sail.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really awesome.
This could be really cool.
Really
I'm
exciting
excited about
stuff.
it. I'm excited also at the prospect of doing a charity stream. That I've never done one of those before. That could be pretty tight. You know, Brian's
cool.
Brian's done a ton of them, so I'll probably ask his help for, you know, figuring that out.
Who's it for? Is this part of a charity stream or was it just gonna be?
So, you know, the stuff is like general Pride stuff, but then they're getting streamers to stream some of the queer games, and then they have and they have a bunch of like they have a list of charities that they can go to. They can like send funds to, so like the Trevor Projects, Gamers X, like a lot of really good ones. I'll probably
Wait,
do
what was that second one?
Gamers.
Oh, I think you said Gamers X, and I was like,
I think it is Gamers X, the whole thing. Hold up.
okay.
Read this. I'll just there's literally no pain in just listing off charities. Let me do that real quick.
Gamers X without like the gay
Yeah.
pun just sounds like a 90s like TV show about games.
Gamers X, Trevor Project, Trans Lifeline. Those are personally I like those three a lot. We got Girls Who Code, Black Girls Who Code, Ouija, Mermaids. I don't know some of these.
You say Luigi?
There's Ouija, WIGI, and then
Okay,
Mermaids.
It's like he's just some dude named Luigi.
Let me
Just
click on
kidding.
Ouija. Oh, Women in Games International. That's what it stands for.
Donate to Luigi, guys.
Donate to Luigi, everybody. Like
Donate to
the
Luigi.
stream and give Luigi all of your worldly possessions.
Yo, Team Luigi, let's go.
Absolutely. I'll probably do Trevor Project because I like Trevor Project.
I was gonna say if you did Girls Who Code or what was it Women Who Code?
Girls Who Code.
You could try and guilt trip Lock Chi. Come on, because
Dude, I'm pretty sure.
She-
Dude, I haven't talked to Lock Chi. You've said multiple times she's appearing at an event and then didn't. So those were all my chances to
hold
encounter
on.
her.
Okay, that was one time.
No,
That
I think
one-
there was a few times actually.
It's the only one time.
I think there's been like at least
Only
3
one time.
times now where you said that, and I'm not like mad at you, and I don't care what Lock Chi does, but like, I think those were my chances for connection, and now it's gone.
I'll get her to
It's
show
like,
up.
You have an assault vest, so you can't use protect. So I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'll get her to show up to a CSA game night. Hopefully.
Wait, oh, it's got. Dude, I'm so bad at Pokemon now.
MF mid.
Apparently. Oh. Okay. I don't know. It's one of those things where you think you never forget, but like, you know, it still happens. It happens sometimes.
Happens to the best of us.
It happens all the time. Maybe I
Yo,
use
you
Dragon.
should do showdown streams. I'll play you.
No, I'm gonna stick to. I'm gonna stick to this. Never again.
Scared.
I got so bad because Pokemon RNG makes me enraged.
What did they? There was something like you were getting like extra pissed, and then just to like top it all off, I hit like dynamic punch or something, right? Like something
you
that
like
never hits.
you hit a dynamic punch or something, and then I couldn't hit a 90% accurate move. It was like toxic or something.
Yeah.
And then like, I know in like the one clip, like I'm like I have 2 Pokemon against their 1, and then like my high accuracy moves miss, they get a crit, and then my next Pokemon just isn't fast enough, and it gets 1 shot because it's like a fucking bug or something, and it just destroyed me.
Yeah, I remember that.
I can't stand any of it's just it's Pokemon, like there's so much cool Pokemon strategies. There's big brain plays. My problem with like the big cool stuff you can do in Pokemon is they're not very flashy and they're not very cool. They're very subtle, and that's like not super exciting to watch all the time. And then the actual exciting / devastating stuff is when shit that's supposed to work doesn't work because it's fucking Pokemon. Also, I won one finally.
I get what you mean, but I do have to point out you just said there's the cool stuff you can do in Pokemon, but I don't do it because that's not like the cool stuff.
No. Well, no. What I meant was the cool stuff you can do. It's like easily it's repeatable, and it's just like cool stuff gets countered because it's too cool, and then it's just countering. It's like fucking game of Overwatch or something, and like. It's not like the anime. The anime makes Pokemon battles really cool, like competitive Pokemon really cool. Everyone's got very diverse teams, and there's like cool strategies. And like actual Pokemon, it's like it's more layered, which because it's a video game, but then it's also less interesting because not as much cool stuff is happening.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like though, if you actually look at like, I mean, maybe in later versions of the anime they change things up, but I mean, OG Pokemon anime, it's like, you know, Squirtle use water gun, and it's like Charizard fly out of the range of his water gun. Like they just like have no rules. Like,
I like that though. That feels realistic. Okay, you have a choice scarf. I have to make this choice. Dude, why would you give me a choice scarf and be like, yeah, use Protect, dingus? Why would you do this to me?
Choice scarf protect, man. That's the real strat.
Of course. Okay, this one has...
I haven't done competitive Pokemon in forever.
Because it's stinky.
Actually, I just haven't played any of the new Pokemon games, is what it is. But you know, maybe I'll remedy that. You know, maybe I'll pick up Sword or Shield.
It's not the newest Pokemon game.
Yeah, no, I'll just pick up Sword or Shield because it's cheaper.
I guess no one's stopping you. I guess, yeah.
Everything's about saving that money.
I know you like saving that money, but you make more money than me, and I spend more money than you. I feel.
I don't think that's true.
How much is your rent?
900.
You're paying $900 a month?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Why are we talking about this on a public stream? Stop that.
Dude, I pay almost $1,900, and there's bugs in my apartment.
1,900.
No. Yeah, 1,900.
A lot.
And I live in fucking New Jersey. So my quality of life is just lower and lower, and I have to pay more and more.
Dog, you can come work at my company if you want. I will fast track you in.
Shit, man, that bums me out.
Sorry.
It's not insanely expensive. What a concept. That is, Mark's it, I was like, if he says anything under than 1,000, I'm gonna assume he's lying. Like, how do you find, you can't find that. How do you find that?
Oh.
I literally searched, like, because spoiler, I'm looking for a new place to live. I keep searching in like my area around my work, like what's the cheapest apartment I can get, and anything under $1,000 is a scam, and anything in my price range is like varying in quality, like severely, and isn't worth the price. So I don't know what the
You
fuck
want
is
to come?
going.
You want to come live in my building with me, Cam?
Chris pays more than Chris pays less than me than Brandon. What am I, dude? This is New Jersey. I'm not like, I mean, I'm overpaying, but I'm not overpaying. Like, this is like the general vibe around. What the fuck? I hate this state sucks, and I'm getting fucking price gouged. Fuck. And I'm looking at
1800 in CA. That's
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
literally
Actually,
that's insane. That's insane, and I'm mad.
Well, actually, I have no clue where in CA. So like, I wonder is like outside of cities, is CA like inherently
You
more?
just get the one shot me.
Because like, I know my brother's place in the city. Ooh-wee, like, like 3,400.
Broken. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. Obviously, I'm looking at a new place on Friday. It's virtually the same apartment, but it's $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
I like the area a lot more, but now I'm just thinking like, shit, why even bother? I'm just throwing money at rents, and you guys are living it up over here. And you know, Chris makes like 3 times much more money than me, so I'm like, fuck. Which is fine. I'm not mad at you. I just fucking hate my job. Started at 1,700, and I only had 1 increase in the 4 years I lived here. It's pretty rad. That's pretty awesome. Oh, I feel cheated. I already feel like I live here because of a scam, and that just like makes it worse, you know.
I apologize.
It's not your fault. It's the state of New Jersey is a shithole.
I apologize for bringing it up.
No, it's fine. I'll live. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, but the point is, I'm wasting money left and right, and I'm still gonna go get Pikmin 4, and you're like, oh, maybe I'll get Sword and Shield.
Okay, but I go on stupid trips with Mara.
Okay, that's fun. That's what you should be doing.
That is fun. So that's money is though.
I mean, I guess so, but... Do you? I mean, I do stupid stuff with Jenny. That costs money too.
That's fair.
We gotta go to We Play Friday.
That we play.
I almost have $100 worth of We Play in my living room. It's not a joke. Actually, what was the original price of We Play? We Play.
Probably 50.
Price USD. Sold for $49.99.
Yeah.
Okay. When did it come out again? 2006. So what's the price? So what's the count? What's the app called that you look at inflation? Inflation calculator. So if we were in 2006, and I purchased something that's $49.99 in the year of our Lord 2023,
God bless.
it would cost $75.41, or it's worth $75. And I have about 24 copies of We Play. I searched. I typed We Play into my taskbar instead of calculator. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the exact math.
Plus the one you gave me.
41. Well, yeah, I guess I can't even count the ones I've given away. Let's just say in my living room right now. Times 23. That's almost 2,000. That's a $1,734.43. I would be We Play rich in 2006. They would say, it was like, how do you have so many copies of this very expensive game? And I'm like, I'm just blowing money left and right.
this very expensive game.
I don't know how to
You say
phrase.
that like it's
I don't
like,
know how to
was
phrase this. I don't know.
prohibitively
I don't know how
expensive
to.
back then.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to phrase this conversation anymore.
Yo, how about WarioWare, man?
Have a WarioWare?
What?
Have a WarioWare?
No, like how about the new one? We're going back to the direct, dog.
I kind of want to talk about my expensive Wii Play collection.
What's more to be said?
I have too many lovely copies.
That's right. A little bit of nothing.
Fine, WarioWare. I was
Yeah.
saying I don't know why they're still making WarioWare games. What
do you
new
mean?
what
They're awesome.
what new ground is being broken?
Alright. Alright. Listen,
See
I
nothing.
have it good authority that this one uses motion controls.
Nobody's favorite thing ever.
What?
We won to buy Wii Play.
Dog, come on. Come on now.
What if instead of the Wii U they called it the World War Wii?
The what we?
The World War Wii instead of the Wii Play. I mean the Wii U.
No.
No,
Why would you do this to us?
you know, it's because the Wii's got the two eyes, like World War II. Your silence speaks so much. Speaking of speaking, I wrote a short story recently. I didn't catch the fly in my hands. I haven't written a short story in a very long time, and I never considered myself very good at them. Although, so much of my early writing, like deciding that like I can do writing as a conscious human being, was short stories, and they were all very bad because I was like 13, and I will not discuss the plot of any of them. However, I don't think I improved that much since then, but I actually wrote one that I'm like, I finished the final edits of it today. Pretty proud of well, I don't know, proud, but satisfied. This man. Okay, I can't use Thunder Punch because you have.
What did you say it was for again? Just for your own.
I didn't say it was for. I
Purposes?
just wrote one. I was at work and I'm like,
Just felt like it.
I need to write a jigger.
Yo, have you considered compiling all your writings in some capacity?
I had not.
Book or something like. Dog, I want to read hardbound copy of Ducks from Space or Ducks in Space or
You can. I have one
Space
of those.
Ducks.
You know
Not from the magazine.
that was a physically printed copy, so
Yeah, but I want to like.
it's technically the
I
first
want-
thing I had published that was physically printed.
I want the cam book.
A cam book. I have not ever thought about doing that. I'm not sure I have the confidence to or the ego to do that.
Okay, but hear me out. Okay,
I will.
hear me out.
I am.
This guy I knew in high school.
Yeah.
He had a book published, right?
Okay, cool.
Ain't no way his shit is not ass.
I'm not.
Like I knew this dude. It's 100% ass. So like you're actually a good writer.
Mhm.
So like you're ahead of like 99% of self-published people. Probably 99.5.
Okay, so it's not that I think it would be bad per se. It's that
Mhm.
it takes a level, like, you know how, like, let me put it like this. You might have, like, a funny friend, but not all of your funny friends could, like, make funny YouTube videos, because you have to be, like, a little self-absorbed to, like, make a YouTube video where it's, like, all about you, or, like, you're the star and you're doing all the narration and stuff. I feel the same way about writing a whole thing, like something like that, a book of all of my work. Like, I can make YouTube videos and I can stream and stuff, but like that's very self-centered of me. Like unless like I know you literally requested it, but unless it was like requested by a publisher, I feel like I couldn't just like sit down and do that.
Uh,
I mean,
I don't know. I
talk
feel
me
like
out
I
of it,
have to-
please.
what?
I mean, talk me out of that opinion.
Well, I disagree because I think you know, I mean, what was the word you just used?
Ego.
Ego. I think here's the difference, because I know a lot of people who are like, I'm gonna write that book, that I've always wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not writers though, so they're jumping the gun. They don't want to do their due diligence, so that's ego. But
no, I
you
think there's a lack of shame when it comes to being a moron. I think that's different.
It's a combination of the two. The point is that I see this for you as more like, imagine if you were an artist
Mm-hmm.
and you painted paintings and you kept them all in your apartment
Mhm.
and never took them out, and someone was like,
Which a majority of artists do, by the way.
yeah, and someone was like, a lot, you can put these up at this place, so people can see them. I don't think there's any ego involved, in the sense that you've done your work, your due diligence. You're a writer, and I'd say you're good enough that it's worth the public seeing. That's pretty much the gist of it,
Okay.
And you say, I guess the way I see it is that, like, it's like the classic thing where the person you want leading your company is not the person or the person you want. What is it? The person you want handling the money is not the person who volunteers to handle the money, right?
Mhm.
Is the joke / kind of true. Or like, if someone's too eager to do so then they could, be a problem.
Not
Point I'm
nothing
trying to
but a
get is-
problem.
Well, I guess the point I'm trying to get is that, like, if you were, like, filled with ego and not good and all that, then you would be like, oh yeah, I gotta show my stuff to the public, blah, 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 like wholesale. Because that's what people like that are like. Whereas you look at your stuff with a critical eye because you have the talent. But don't be so hard on yourself. Anyway, end of story. That's my rant.
Okay, I feel you. I don't necessarily have a rebuttal to that, but I
Not
don't know if
expecting.
I'm convinced. Okay, so
I guess
Just-
I'm not
just-
expecting you to, like, I'm not expecting you to, like, get off stream and, like, start making calls. It's more like just.
so
I
it's a
think-
weird way to try to get me to stop streaming. Yeah.
I think you. I think you're producing all this cool stuff creatively with your writing, and I think it would be cool if you put it out there. That's pretty much the gist of it, in some cool way.
Well, I did just enter a
Doesn't have to be
poetry
like a-
contest.
What?
I did enter a poetry contest recently.
I mean,
I don't think I'm gonna know. I don't think I'm gonna know what happens until like September. But I took one poem that I had published in the second time the Great Lake Review that I didn't like love so much anymore,
Mhm.
and I made it like way better. And then I paid them like £14 to accept it.
This MF said 14 pounds.
£14. Great British.
14 pounds.
14 Great British pounds.
Fucking British. Where did that come from?
What do you mean? Where did it come from?
Why'd you just switch to pounds? Like,
That's how much I paid them. I paid them £14.
I'm confused.
They-
Who
it
did
was
you
a-
pay 14?
It was a British poetry or writing competition. You could enter as many times as you want, but I had to pay them. That's not
I thought you
uncommon.
were saying. I thought you were saying you submitted it to the Great Lake Review and gave them 14.
No. It was a poem that I
Why
sent
did
to
you
them
give
for
them-
free, but then I redid it recently submitted to a competition cost me 14 pounds.
Caught me so off guard. Oh man. Anyway, I guess my thought is that
I think I got your vibe.
contests are cool. No, but there's a million ways to put stuff out there.
Okay. I
guess-
agree.
There's thousands and thousands of crappy writers already putting their stuff.
I'm not self-conscious. I'm very aware there are shitty writers who are doing better than me in the world right now. It's
No. I don't even mean doing better. I'm just saying there's thousands
but
of
they're wrong.
crappy writers putting their stuff out there, and maybe we could benefit by having a good writer put their stuff out there.
There's a guy who wrote a book that was primarily just like plagiarizing like articles he found online, and he sold more than like 10 copies, and that's more money than I've made on my writing in like a while. Forever, maybe, possibly, depending on how much he sold it for.
I mean,
Like, I'm not like upset about that, like I don't like, I mean, I'll make fun of him in like the individual sense, but I don't, my ego isn't hurt.
you could have done that vampire world building for 40 euros, was it?
Yes, about that.
You remember that?
I do remember that. I didn't remember that until now. I did have 2 Fiverr gigs go not my way that I thought were going to go my way recently. I said go my way. That's very ominous. I had 2 people message me. One was a previous customer, and the other one seemed like a normal person. And the previous customer, we sent some 2 prices back, but they didn't get back to me. And then the seemingly normal person, they just said what they wanted, and I'm like, yeah, do you want to give me more detail? And then they just never gave me more detail. Like, I'm just assuming they found someone else to do it, which sucks because like, part of, because like I do this when I'm on Fiverr. It's like I'll message a few people, and whoever gets back to me first mainly probably gets the job. And it says on my response time it's like an hour, but oftentimes I'll get my Fiverr messages at like 3 a.m, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't wake up from that, and it just sucks for me. This game cheats. Every single time I've doubled up on a Pokemon, they've used Protex. Every single fucking time. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So, hypothetically, I'm the Cameron compilation. How do you think I should include Set Sail? Because that was the most writing I've done for anything in my life. You couldn't just exclude that, could we?
What if? I mean, it's in game form, but how did you originally write up the story?
It's 3 or 4 very long Google Docs that take a hot minute to load.
Is it all like ideas, or is there like? What if you?
The ideas are in my notebook. The words that are basically put to game code are in the Google Docs.
Depends how much extra effort you'd want to put in, but my first thought was like, when like movies or like TV shows have like an official novelization, like the Revenge of the Sith official novelization.
So
it's just like the same story, but like you just like edited it so it's more book friendly and like adding a few thoughts of the characters that maybe you couldn't see.
So obviously I know what you mean, but I can't picture it right now. I'm gonna see if there's a Google image of the Jimmy Neutron movie novelization.
I read that.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
We've talked about this, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I might actually have a copy of the Pokemon 2000 novelization on my shelf right here. I know I have owned that. I don't know if I still own that.
Jimmy, oh, it's fucking Jimmy time.
I don't think I have it here. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my Twitch alerts on YouTube right now. I'll have to figure out how to incorporate them again.
Jimmy.
Oh, it's fucking Jimmy time.
Be there before I leave. It's fucking
Jimmy time.
It's fucking Jimmy time.
Yeah, I could do that
Jimmy,
with like
Jimmy.
sections of it, because if I put the whole game like that, that would be like, it would be overwhelming compared to all the other writing, and it would just be nonsensical.
Mhm.
Okay, wait, actually, wait, hold on. Okay, so
Could even be like a first half, you know?
it could be a good bit,
Sale.
but what if I just skip that part entirely, and I make the novelization of the game, and then instead of like it being a book, like a movie would be turned into a book, it turns into one of those adventure books where you like turn the pages.
Choose your own adventure novel?
Yeah,
Of
it's
set
one-
sail?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Ship it.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't actually do that because I feel like that would delegitimize why it's a video game in the first place, but that is very funny. Ooh, I want to mute too. Okay. If I were to, and I appreciate you encouraging me to do this, if I were to do this, it's kind of in the back burner, because I definitely have this YouTube video I'm trying to get out right now, because it's very slow going, and then I still want to make a beta of that game I was thinking of that I try to work on, but like I don't have the time or the energy half the time.
Which one's that again?
Did I tell you? Did I say the title of it? It's called What is this game about?
You did, but I forget the point. That's the wrong word. The premise.
Yeah, no, it's kind of it's like if the mystery dungeon personality quiz was longer, but like a video game.
I never played Mystery Dungeon.
Okay, it's a game that like you talk to, and it like it's like basically I thought of like, what if my thought process was a video game?
Okay.
And I had the recent idea because like, well, I wasn't struggling to learn Unity, but like Unity was pissing me off. I had this one thing where I was coding a thing to make it move, and it was not moving the way I wanted it to, and I'm like, staring at the logic. It's very simple logic. I'm like, why is this not working? And I moved one line before another, which based on my logic is what it was already doing in the not working sense, and it made it work, and I just got really pissed off. Because that's not how that was supposed to work.
Uh-huh.
But then I had the idea, what if I make I have like maybe like 2.5 minutes of gameplay written down. What if I like made a beta version of that in RenPy? Because I know RenPy, you can make mobile games, and I already know how to use it because I used it for Set Sail. You know, it's Python. So
That'd be cool.
yeah, I think that'd be good for like my process, and also like just like knocking stuff out. You know, like I'm doing something for it. But I gotta get that YouTube video. I also fuck you. Before I get that YouTube video out, I don't know if you heard in the beginning of the stream, YouTube just decided arbitrarily that I can have YouTube members now.
You can have YouTube what?
Members.
What is that?
They're like subs. You Twitch subs.
Okay.
But what's annoying is they decided I could have it, but I still have to apply. I didn't apply yet, but like now I can apply. Seems super weird. Still can't like have money. I can't make money off the ads they play in front of my YouTube video. Am I using extreme speed on a Gengar like an idiot? What the fuck's wrong with me? One clip that. Okay. You have fun. Is this an Entei with neither Lava Plume nor Earthquake? That's really upsetting. Sacred Fire with a Gengar on 1 HP, thanks. I gotta break it. Could I fill up? What? I don't know if I could. How long can like a collection book supposed to be? I haven't read one in a while. Jenny's got like a Lovecraft one over here. I think I actually have a few, maybe a few poetry ones. It's so dark, I don't know why. Oh, this is I thought I grabbed the Lovecraft one, I actually grabbed the Fairy Tale book. Not Fairy Tale the anime, Fairy Tale the thing in real life, but not real. The fiction, if you would. This is 650 pages, but I'm not a history of all fairy tales. Here's a Lovecraft book. Lovecraft, although very long-standing author, I don't have the back catalog he does, and this is also 600 pages exactly.
Got your Lovecraft collection.
It's Jenny's, but I like it a lot.
Wait, that isn't the iBook from the convention, is it? Where's
No.
that? Where's the iBook?
I don't actually know where the iBook is. Wait, did she buy that?
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I think it's in my walls.
It's in your
I
walls.
think it's in my walls. Uh-oh. It's in my walls. I don't know, with Set Sail, I could probably make something. And I will write more, but I could probably fit like a 300-page book? Question mark. If I put like quote unquote half of Set Sail in a book, obviously the other half would be like an advertisement, or like ending it would be like an advertisement for the game. Would you rather at the beginning or the end? Or would a reader?
Ad for the game.
No. Well, yes, pad for the game, but like, say like you read a bunch of my poems, you read a bunch of my short stories, you read a bunch of my whatever, and then the other half is the first part of Set Sail. Obviously, it's not all of it, but I don't know how obvious it is to the reader. And then it ends the whole book and Set Sail with this is only half of the story, and then it's an ad for the game. Would that be better at the end of the book or in the middle of the book?
End.
Ends?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what you mean, but I feel like weird making a book that ends with an ad, basically.
I've read a lot of books that have ads for sequels and whatnot. It's pretty common.
Oh, yeah, it was sequel, but I'm not. Okay, I see. Okay, fair enough. Jenny, you bonked me. You can put that back. Okay. What else is going on, Mark?
What else is going on?
You like anything else from the direct?
I mean, I didn't even bring up the the important stuff.
Important stuff? I mean, you talked about. You jumped in. We're immediately talking about Dragon Quest, your favorite game series.
In Luigi's Mansion.
Yes,
But, nah, the important stuff was, like Pikmin 4, Mario Wonder, Mario RPG remake, re-release. That's a remake. And probably it. I don't know. Mario, new 2D Mario. I love 2D Mario, so happy about that.
I mean, I was saying I couldn't remember the last time I was excited for a new 2D Mario because they've been sucking on the teat of that DS game for the past decade.
I really like 2D Mario games so much. So I'm hoping they do some fun stuff with this one.
It looks really fun.
Yeah,
That's because they're doing new stuff, which you can't really say much for the past couple 5-10 2D Mario games.
quite frankly,
I know you like some of them.
yeah. So if I liked those, I'm gonna like anything.
I think the last one I played all the way through was the New Super Mario Bros. 2. Is that the one with all the money and golds?
New Super Mario Bros. 2, yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you just said Super Mario
Oh,
Bros.
can
2.
you stop fucking doing this, please?
No.
Yeah, that one I played because I was like, ooh, shiny.
Money.
Money. They actually got Mr. Krabs, the voice actor, to voice Luigi in that game.
Wait, to voice what?
Luigi in that game.
Oh, how nice. Thought you were about to tell me that you did another one of those things, like you did with Isaac.
Oh, cameo?
Yeah.
Would I get Mr. Krabs' voice actor to do a Luigi impression, or get Charles Martinet to do a Mr. Krabs impression?
Yeah. That's a good question. I would say have
I don't
him
want to see
doing the
both.
Luigi impression.
I don't want to see both, actually. I feel like I'm sure Charles Martinet can imitate Mr. Krabs perfectly, and I don't think Luigi has enough vernacular. Like at least Charles Martinet's Luigi has enough vernacular to like be Mr. Krabs. So I think he could do it, but I don't know if I'd love it. Whereas Mr. Krabs' voice actor, like, or Mr. Krabs trying to do a Luigi impression, which is just an Italian guy, I think would be really funny.
That would be pretty funny. Or have Squidward doing Mario. Can we actually, can we just get like all the SpongeBob actors to do different Mario characters? SpongeBob could do Mario, Krabs could do Luigi, Squidward could do Princess Peach.
I mean, you say this, but I'm sure this is going to end up being like a SpongeBob spin-off show episode or something. Camp Coral episode where they just be Mario characters.
Camp Coral episode? Nah.
Speaking of spin-off, I got a feeling you don't give a crap about this, but I actually want to say one thing about it because it made me really happy last night. Last night when those videos came out and Smosh got back together and they bought Smosh, it made me really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched Pokemon in real life. You know, I know about Smosh.
I know you know about it, but do you like care? I don't mean to sound mean, but
No, I know what you mean. I was never really like. It was not a part of my childhood.
like I felt really bad like how it all went down, and the fact that they reconciled. I mean, I knew like they were like getting better, but the fact that like they actively reconciled and they bought it back is like such an underdog story. I'm so happy about.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. I'm glad they're doing well. They definitely old YouTubers. It's like a weird thing, right? Because you ever like go to the YouTube channel of like someone who was popular like 10, 15 years ago. 15's too far. Like 10 years ago. It's just like
sometimes
it's something, you know? They're all like on to other stuff. Or
I mean, I follow a lot of like the other stuff. Like I really liked Anthony Padilla's interviews. I haven't watched I haven't watched Video Game High School or Rocket Jump in a while, but I listen to Freddie Wong on this podcast, and it's like I like that.
well, Rocket Jump doesn't do anything anymore.
I didn't actually know that. I mean, that was just
he was actually.
the production studio. They just happen to make YouTube videos, though, right?
I think it's the opposite. That they started out as the YouTube studio, and now they're just a production studio.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's funny you mentioned Rocket Jump. They were actually the number one in my mind when I was bringing that up, because I looked up the channel a ways back. And yeah, it was in fact not active.
So sad.
So sad.
I mean, Ray William Johnson came back. I wasn't a really big fan of his, but like I know Owen was excited about that, and I mean, it's for the most part, early YouTube is like has a very innocent charm to it, despite maybe its edginess, and like if it like comes back with a smile and not with a controversy, that kind of makes me giddy, you know. Like it easily could have been, instead of Smosh getting back together, the headline could have easily been Ian Hecox gets fucked to death by a horse or something, you know, like. Anything can happen.
You know, I wouldn't have used that example, actually. I wouldn't have even gotten close.
I was gonna say, like, another thing, like the one involving children, but I didn't feel like bringing that up, and now that my brain thought
Don't
of.
say that either. Just say, oh man, it could have been a bad story.
I already
but it
said
was a
that.
good-
This is how I write. I say, I build up to it. Thanks.
Don't write this. Don't put
Don't
this
write
in the
this down. Don't
compilation.
write this down.
It's left out of the compilation.
Actually, I think the end of the book. Okay, so it's last thing is set sail, but then there's like 1 or 2 pages of just my quotes out of context.
Yeah, I mean that'd be funny.
Just good. Maybe I can definitely look through some stream clips. I know Cyrus has a quote book of us somewhere. I think Jenny actually has a copy of that still. Yeah, I think that'd be a funny ending. Oh, boy,
That'd be good.
I got the bulk on this team. Do I even give a fuck?
Bro bulked up.
What the hell? Oh. Okay, I'm looking. Zapdos does not have Protect, so I'm punching it in the face. Oh. You know what happened at work today, Mark?
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know.
Little bit of nothing.
We had our weekly team meeting, and I was kind of getting stressed out because he was like, I say reviewing, but that's not quite accurate, but he was going over my two immediate coworkers' projects, and they were each messed up on like a thing, and it seemed like they were making him increasingly more agitated, and I knew I was going to be next, and I'm like, on paper, I thought like, oh, I'm good, like I got all my shit, but you know, I'm not perfect at my job. I'm sure there's something I didn't. I kept thinking like, I forgot something. He's gonna get so mad at me or something, and it really stressed me out. And then like, there was nothing, and I was fine.
That's good.
What was the point of that story? I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
And he just pulled my hair. Imagine if you were streaming and I walked up to you and I pulled your hair. You'd be so mad at me.
Jenny pulled your hair?
You just yanked my hair.
Call her a mean person.
Mark says you're a mean person.
Yeah. Jenny.
Mark, so what?
Mean.
Weenie.
She says you're a weenie.
Whoa. That's rude.
Was really rude. Something like a mean person would say.
Yeah, that's not like a mean thing.
Obliterated. I mean, I had a legendary too. It just sucked. Defense Deoxys sucks. Okay, I think it's about time we called it.
Calling it.
Calling it. I was gonna make. God, I wish I didn't have to go into work tomorrow because I know I'm gonna go into work tomorrow, and I'm just gonna like make a few programs run, and like that's basically my day. I could do that at home, and then like make a bunch of YouTube shorts out of the beginning of the stream because it'd be great content. Because this direct just happened, and I talked about the direct, and it's been so good, and I can't actually though YouTube. YouTube has a highlight feature. I don't know if I could. If you see YouTube videos out for me tomorrow, you'll know that I figured it out. But I might try editing at work a try.
Oh no!
Because I just want to make some shorts of like what I said about the direct videos, and I said what I wanted to say. And I don't need to do a ton of editing. If YouTube can give me the tools to make these from my phone, I'm definitely sticking to YouTube streams.
Oh my god!
Why is that a bad thing? Why is that oh my god? It's such a good thing though.
Just doing other work at work,
Dude, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. Like the short story I wrote, because it's not that I have nothing to do. I have lots of projects. Except the way my work works is like most of the time I'm either waiting to receive something or I'm running programs that take a long time. And if they don't break, that means they run fine. It'll take a couple hours. And right now, most of my projects are running programs right now. That's where I'm at on all of them. So I have 2 VMs. I only have so much RAM. I run what I can, and then what do I do for the rest of the day? I'm not time tracking because that's boring as hell. Lucky Red.
Ay. Bro said I ain't doing that. It's boring.
I can't do it. I had to write status reports. I'm doing the thing I said. I promise.
Doing that thing.
It's actually kind of upsetting to everyone because, according to my boss, the higher ups, they want us to update these status reports that the clients can hypothetically see, but we don't want them to see, and we don't tell them about. But my boss specifically says, just in case somehow they figure it out, and remember, they're stupid because they work at a bank, so they don't know how anything works. But if they like if their little brother walked in and figured out how to do it, it has to be very professional and detailed about everything you're doing at that step of the project. And I have to do that for my 10 open projects.
That's fucking weird.
On top of my like percentage tracking of each step I do in our other internal thing, which isn't as important, but like my boss will sometimes like have a stick up his ass about. Kind of depends on the week.
Most bosses have a stick up
15
their
spent
ass
20
on
minutes.
that type of stuff.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, exactly. 315 spent 20 minutes filing out status reports, and it's like it's just, you know. I mean, do I want to be coding? Do I envy you guys that you get to code all the time? I mean, yeah, I wish I could do a little bit more coding. I could if I really, really, really wanted to, but I'm just not getting paid to do that.
My brother, I wish I did as much coding as you thought I did.
I estimate you do at least 3 hours a day. Is that too much?
That's about right.
Okay. I mean, does any job really make you do like not 8 hours, but like 6 hours a day? I mean, you just you just don't get. I mean, like unless you're like a well-oiled machine, like no one's that efficient 5 days a week. You know, like
No one can pull that off. You know, can I just say I hate how like it's so annoying how it's so obvious, right? That nobody can sit down and code for 9 hours straight, right?
well,
I say 9 hours because that's how long I am at work.
let's try a hackathon.
Are you really coding for 9 hours straight though? No, you're getting up,
Yeah.
getting food,
Yeah.
stuff like that, right?
Okay, let me. When I say like coding for an hour, I meant like the task you are doing is primarily coding. Obviously, you know, there's breathing, there's thinking, which I know coding is a lot of thinking. There's, you know, standing up and stretching. Like that is like your activity.
But that's the thing, they
Who's
like in my
they?
company, they pretend like they're all like LARPing that they're people who like don't need to like get up and stretch or like crap like that. Like they're pretending like they sit there for 9 hours straight coding, and they don't. But everyone has to like pretend that's what they're doing. Does that make any sense?
No, that makes a
Am
ton
I
of
right?
sense.
Like-
I think that's because, I mean, you can tell me I'm totally wrong, but I think that mentality comes from like the managers only coding, no breathing, exactly, Chris. The managers, like, they're close enough to like the projects, and maybe at one point in their lives they were programmers, where they know the kind of work that they have to, one would have to do to put into it, but they're also manager pilled, and they think that they should be working the entire time. So other
Yeah.
people have to do that LARP because, you know, like a reasonable manager who knows how the shit gets done, it's like, yeah, you know, like get it within a time limit, but like don't hurt yourself. But when you're like hella manager pilled and like you know that a lot of work needs to be done, yeah, they're gonna you bark at your employees to like make sure you're working like a lab rat.
I mean, let us not forget that I was told in my first week at the company that if I needed to go take a piss, I had to make a note of how long it took me to take a piss and then stay that amount extra.
Mhm.
Like, let us not forget that.
I don't have to do.
So-
Obviously, you shouldn't have to do that, but like, and my manager's never like bugged me about this. But like on my timesheet, there's an option. I was told not to use it, but like I imagine some people do, where I have to track idle time.
Are you sure about that? Because we have like an idle time option on the timesheet, and that's like that exists so that if you legitimately have nothing to do and you go to your manager and they're like, "We're working on trying to find you tasking," use idle time.
I was
like an
told
option.
that something like that, like when our VMs have to be updated or something like the internet's down, that it could be used for that, but we have another thing for that already. I forget what it's called because conveniently every time that's ever happened, I wasn't at work. Like once when the internet went out, but so I don't know. It's dystopian and I hate it. And let's end. Can we end on a good note? What's like a good thing we can
Sure.
end on?
End on a good note.
Let's end on a good note. It's
Tears
really-
of the Kingdom is awesome.
I have opinions. It's
You what?
it's awesome. All right, let's leave it at that. I wanted like a funny video to end it on. I click on this video called Highly Infer It. No, it's 3 minutes. I don't want to know.
Alien fur.
Highly Infer It.
Oh no.
No, we're not clicking on that. We'll click on.
No alien fur, please.
No, you do want it?
No, no.
I kept saying I wasn't clicking on it.
Yeah, I said no, thank you.
Any like short, funny videos? I don't know. Maybe Jenny can say a final word. Jenny, would you like to say a final word?
Right here, right now.
I think she said boing boing.
I blame.
You blanked.
Hey,
Okay.
Cameron,
We could like.
that's an idea.
What?
How about you do an Ed Sullivan show thing?
I don't remember how the Ed Sullivan show ends.
So be not like how it ends, but right here. Thank you for watching. You know, like do an Ed Sullivan.
I mean, I do that sometimes. I mean, I do that pretty often. I go, thank you, Chris and Owen, for coming around. Mark, thanks for coming on tonight. It was much appreciated. Why don't we
You get to
all
do the
go?
voice.
I don't want to do a voice. Everyone knows how I sound. It would be too cheesy. If you can, and you want to, here's Brian's Twitch channel. He's streaming right now. And go in and tell him. Let's make him mad. Let's say call him a dirty rabbits lover.
No, actually, ask him why his first D&D stream of the week is set in France.
Do either of those things, Chris or Owen?
Yeah.
Dirty.
Pick your own path.
To choose your own adventure.
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay.
Choose your
Night,
own
everybody.
adventure. Night.
Okay.